Our government is disgracing us every day in Nigeria, up and down, and people want to say it's anime, that is national disgrace. Stop it. There's anybody here who feels that Nadia overreacted? I hate her. Maybe I don't just know money. These events are one of the cheapest. Or maybe I have a good girl syndrome. I haven't seen him spend the money, so I don't know what it is. It's not what he says, Fantana, it's what he does. But the flex for Diamond, ladies, tell me what the hype is. I can't say it. As long as she doesn't bring her trouble, then Fantana, we're gonna come for you. Talking about anime, doing slams. I don't even know what I'm doing. I think what I'm doing is crap. You can't. People keep saying you want to original, you want to see original. Oh my god, this is the most chaos vlog I have ever created. Here we go. Original. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to my channel, guys. How are you? How are you doing today? Good? Let me know in the comment section. So today we're doing something different. We're doing something different. I haven't been showing you all that I'm a DIY girly, and I'm gonna be changing that. I'm filming outside. I'm shy. I'm a little bit scared, and my voice is low because this is unusual. But I'm trying to conquer fears as well and show you real me. So today we are going to be upcycling some artworks. I've had them since 2021. They were the first set of things that I started selling in my shop. It's Posa Gifts. Hey, did I even introduce myself? I'm Posa herself. I am perfectly Posa all the time. If you're new here, please like, please subscribe, and share. Make sure you join this community that I'm in. And if you're an OG, Jesus. So back to today's agenda. I've had them. They're the first set of print arts that I did. I did them actually as samples so people could start sending in their orders. And since I have moved, I haven't been using them. This is just a plain one. I got 2 plain ones. This is going to be a gift. I made this. See, I never finished it because in the middle of making it, I realized that I don't want to teach this person, and this person just isn't worth it. So I stopped and I never completed this task. Today I'm looking at a new solution. I'm revamping them, upcycling them, whatever you want to call it. DIY girlies, boys, whatever you want to call them. That's what we're going to be doing today. And we're going to be using cement art. We're going to be using cement. So I have cement here in the block, and that's what we are. I just had to check a quick one, make sure that I'm not talking and that is actually recording. So first things first, I got this at a mini supermarket close to my house because I want to do a lot of cement craft this year. So yeah, let's protect our hands. I think one of the reasons that I don't actually create is that I hate the feel of certain things on my hands. So I went to get these gloves. We're gonna begin now. Let's protect. Please protect your hands. If you decide to try it, make sure you protect your hands. Cement isn't good for your hands. Oh my god, these are small. They're very small. So I think it works. Let's go. So I will be reserving this one first. Let's put that. Potential 1, potential 2. I really wanted to use this one for what I want to do now because I feel like it would be really, really good. But also I want to do my vision board. Oh my god, I've been saying that. I have all the materials, I've printed all the pictures. I have one on my phone already, I have one on my desktop already, but I want a physical version, and I think this will be perfect for it. Look at it, landscape, just a mini one that I can see all the time. So we're going to save this for that. It's still upcycling, right? After go, these 2 are minis. We'll come back to that. We're done with these now. let's clear our workstation. So we're gonna begin with this two. Yes, you can. And I really like this one, so bye bye to it. My tools for today are one canvas, silk material. I'm a little bit turned between silk and cotton. Where's the cotton one? It's over there. I'm a little bit turned, which will be good. I feel like silk will give me that like really nice swirls that I want. I feel like cotton will hold stronger, but you don't know until you try. Oh my god, this is really tight. Can you do this one? My hand can't do it. My blood is not flowing again. Wait guys, wait. Jeez, it was too tight. My blood wasn't flowing. Let's do it. Better. I have to do it double. It doesn't hold for one. Okay, walk around it. So we have that, we have the cement, and let's just get to it. I have a bucket of water here. Yeah. This is cement. I know that I'll have to bring you all closer to see. Just give me a minute. That was a struggle. So you guys, I only have one phone, so we're gonna be doing this so that I can use it for other channels. So we have this is our first ingredient, cement, and then we have frame, we have our scissors, and we have this cement. Okay, these are our key ingredients: cement, canvas, silk material. We have water. Sorry, I have to move you guys so much. What? This. We have water. And then we're just gonna stir. Yes. We're just gonna stir it. Sorry, I forgot that I was talking to a video. We're gonna stir it for a few minutes. Make sure to really get in there. I'm gonna add more water. Okay, add more water. I want to like show you this part, so I can't. Let's see. I'm gonna add more water. Can you see it? I want to rant. I want to talk about. Let's talk about the latest show right now. Everybody's talking about it. Young, famous, and African. Have you seen it? Have you seen? Okay, so next we're going to go in with this, right? This is our first piece. This is the longest piece. We're just going to do this. Put it, dip it inside. Or dip it. Making sure that it is completely soaked. Yeah. Let's talk about young, African, and famous. Why we do this? What do you think about that? Should we? I've seen it. I really like it. I'm an avid fan of reality TV, so I'm always ready to say it. And if I was going to talk about it, the first thing that I'm going to talk about, first person, I mean, that's what you want to hear. What you think about Annie? We cannot deny it. I have watched the show for 3 years, and it is impossible to deny that Annie is not well. Something is wrong. give me a minute. Whether it's her husband, whether it's the relationship with her friends that is stressing her out, something is wrong with Annie. I mean, we knew Annie. I'm not even talking about Annie from Young, Rich and Famous. That's not the only reason I say something is wrong with Annie. I added some more. If you're wondering what I added some more things, because I feel like it's not enough on this. I hope I don't flop it. I feel like I needed more, so I added more. I think I need more things. It's supposed to be thick. It's not supposed to be liquid. So I'm adding more things, okay? Can you see it? I hope you can. I can't touch you anymore. So this is it. Yeah, exactly. It's supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be like in this thick format. Okay, much better. So yeah, back to what I was saying while I get that consistency. I knew Annie when I was a child. Like, that's when I started watching Annie. Was it Blackberry Girl? I can't remember, guys. When she used to act like old Nollywood. So the Annie that we have been presented with these days on this show for the past 3 years, she doesn't, like, that's not who I remember. So when I say something is different with her, that's what I mean. Like, that's not who I remember. Oh my god, that was wrong. And you're still doing it. That was wrong and you're still doing it back. So when I said I don't know this person, something is different, that's what I mean, right? She doesn't seem comfortable in her own skin. She seems like she expects a certain kind of behavior from people, and guess what? She gets that behavior from these people because she expects it. I also noticed that she cannot stay far from home. Every time she has an issue, she runs home. Are you a child? Every time you have an issue, you run home. Like, you can't stand and defend yourself and speak coherently. I guess maybe she's not a confrontational person. We can't even say she's not a confrontational person because she keeps confronting. Is this thing leaking? Oopsies, leaking. No, wait, guys. Wait. This is leaking. It's leaking, guys. Touch my hands. Let's change that. So, learn with me. One is not going to be enough, I guess. That one was leaking. Alright, I was turned, and then it was slipping into my hands. Now I'm changing. Oh my god, this is the most chaotic vlog I have ever created. I haven't even seen it to the end, but I already know it's creative because I'm talking about Annie, I'm doing cement. I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh well, people keep saying you want original, you want to see original. So here we go, original. I'm sorry guys. Okay, so as I was saying, something is different. The Annie has gone progressively worse from season 1 to this present season, and I don't think the show is doing her good. If you keep saying Annie is a sweet person off the camera, let her remain off the camera, because really this show isn't doing her lots of good. I think that we can be easy though, we can be kinder in the way we communicate our opinions about her. Like the way you guys talk online, the way you could say one person go there and shame us, this. It's a reality TV, guys. It's nobody shaming you. This is real life. You all are messy as well. So you guys, when people say leave her the fuck alone, I understand what they mean. I just also know that obviously when you see her, you know something is wrong. I don't know if it's her marriage to innocence. I don't know if it's children. I don't know if it's friends, like I said earlier, but something is wrong. I don't know if it's drug. I don't know if she's autistic. I just know that she isn't the same Annie I used to know. But you all are mean. But people want to be kind to people who say they are committing suicide, blah blah blah. It's not until she says she wants to commit suicide. Like, you all can tamper it with justice. What is it? Our government is disgracing us every day in Nigeria, up and down, and people want to say it's Annie that is national disgrace. Stop it. And now the other person I'm going to talk about is Diamond. I don't know, maybe I don't just know money, or maybe I have a good girl syndrome. I don't know what it is, but the flex for Diamond, I can't say it. I can't say it. I can't say it. He's not even spending the money. Like, if he was coming on this show and spending the money on Fantana, and Fantana is crazy over him, I would understand. We're back to this, guys. We're back. Oh my god, I'm staining my tripod. This thing is leaking to my tripod. Okay, so what was I saying? Yeah, if he comes on this show and spends real ass money and, you know, balls very well, I would understand what the hype about him is. His events are one of the cheapest. Like, nothing fantastic happening in his events. I haven't seen him doing a show on the screen. I haven't seen him play. I don't know what the hype is. I haven't seen him spend the money. So, like, ladies, tell me what the hype is. I sincerely want to know. Maybe I'm just gay, so I don't say it. But still, nothing there. I don't know if I'm getting this shit right, but let's keep at it. So I don't get it. I really, like, it is insulting. It was the way, for me, it was the way he was talking about Kefiwe. I have her in the bag. I have her in the days. Like, I was so super annoyed. And then when I saw what Kefiwe did, I was screaming. If you don't know, if you haven't watched it, this guy, they're in a group. He has a girl that he's smashing. I agree when he says that Fantana shouldn't think they're in a relationship, because I mean, look at his act. It's not what he says, Fantana. It's not what he says, it's what he does. So if you don't know, if you haven't watched it, then he starts moving. There are two women in this group. They're all in the same friendship group. He starts moving on one of the other girls, knowing that they're in the same group. And this one's like way older. Like, she has more experiences. Like, she's not like Fantana. Like Fantana said, Fantana would say she's like the female version of Diamond, or rather Diamond's like the male version of her, so she understands the game. Kefiwe isn't like that. Kefiwe actually is like a more mature Instagram influencer. Now he's trying to move on her, invites her to a restaurant. Guys, I think I'm doing, yo guys, this is hard. It is hard doing this and filming for you guys as well, because the audio goes off sometimes. Let me give you another view. This is what it looks like right now. See, it's already sticking to it. Anyway, I'm trying to trust the process. This is what it looks. We're gonna add more here and then add another one here. Okay. Content creator. So let's go again. To you guys, right? Yeah, I don't get it. And Fantana, you know, even with all of this disgrace, this embarrassment of her coming to find somebody who she says they are dating in another date with another woman, and you know the funny thing, she doesn't care. At the end of the day, she doesn't care. She knows what she's there for, and she doesn't care. And I respect her for that. Like, seriously. So long as she doesn't bring her troubles about Diamond to season 4, because then Fantana, we're gonna come for you. I'm gonna talk about Nadia. If there's anybody here who feels that Nadia overreacted, come on, you are a hater. You're a hater. I didn't even know she lost someone. Anyways, I wasn't online most part of 2024, so I didn't know she lost someone. And it is crazy because she, like she said, she ought to be acting out. And let me tell you, you guys that take your problems to a friend of yours who is just an acquaintance with that other friend, like you have a friend with a friend, you have a problem with your friend, and then you take that problem to another of your friend who is not really close to that friend, and then you guys settle, and you now think that that other friend will just automatically shift gear. It doesn't work like that. Please, you guys have to know that when you are taking your issues to your friends, please, you have to be able to. Don't expect that the relationship will just go back, because you know what? They only love you, so they're only going to take your side strongly. And then when you now finally settle with that person that you have told this other friend that you're never going to make up with, and then it makes this other one look crazy. So please, I understood how Nadia was feeling when it felt like all of these her friends all of them all of a sudden are forgiving this person, and they're not carrying her along in the forgiveness, or now they're acting biased. Because really, I knew it was all over the place. You wouldn't come to my wedding. Now going to, I don't have anything but love and light for Nadia, so I'm going to move on to Zaria. That was the biggest fucked up thing that Annie did. And the minute she finally apologized for that, I was like, alright, we can let Annie just apologize. Because the way she was talking at that wedding, she was truly hating. She was truly hating. And that was the wrong place. And then for her to now appear at the reception and gave a speech, like Annie was just driving me myself mad. Me that was watching her, Annie was driving me mad. I couldn't understand her motive. So for Zaria, I think Zaria is really chill. I like how she respected her man. I liked how she cooled down in certain situations, how she didn't lose it. When she lost it, I understood that she lost it, because I mean, you keep bringing up the same issue. You keep giving Diamond power to talk. The only reason Diamond can talk about them is because you keep raising that same issue. So I understood from her part completely. Are you going to believe me, or are you going to believe Diamond? And I mean, look at what Diamond is doing to the other girls in the group. So this person said not get head. So I understood, and I like how they handle their businesses. I hope that in season 4, Zaria's new husband will be a little bit more confident, more comfortable in the group, because I think he has sense. So far so good, he has sense. Who else? Who am I missing? Frankie. Is it Frankie? Yeah. Swanky, not Frankie. Yeah, I knew something was wrong with that name. Swanky was cool as usual. You don't get problem. You just like to fight a friend's fight, and that will lead him to trouble someday. I'm going to talk about Iniedo, because of course all of you keep saying Iniedo came and saved Nigeria. I don't think she did badly. Of course she didn't do bad. She was a queen and all. Oh yeah, that leads me to Louis. I get that. I get how she got really mad at Louis, because guy, this is not a commercial discussion. I really understood it. I also understood where Louis was coming from. This is something he really wants, but I think because as he's a man, he's being stereotyped. Not stereotyped. I feel like they're not taking into his concerns about really wanting a child and going that route very seriously, because all of you keep saying he's a handsome guy, she can't beat one girl. Do you know how many baby daddies have issues with their baby mommies? Like, it's not only the men that are bad, the women can also be disastrous. So if he doesn't want to go through all that hassle, it's fine too. But I do feel like he's not communicating his point across. Bless me, somebody wants to give me money. I do feel like he's not communicating his point across well. He's a terrible communicator, and I feel like it's from his personality, it's from his history. I don't think Silk is doing this thing well, guys. I think I should have used another material that has probably a little bit more weight than this Silk does. The Silk doesn't have enough weight, I think. So yeah, Louis is a cool guy as usual. I think they should give him a break. People go off too easily on him, not hearing the side, and because he's nobody's bestie on the group, nobody is behind him when another person is sharp. Like, see the way Swanky just came and started defending Ini. And yes, you knew Ini from home, you brought her here, but you've also been rolling with Louis. And you could give him a little bit of grace to Swanky, unless you don't consider him your friend or your family. So I feel like they could have been chiller with Louis. Everybody goes off on him too hard, and then when he goes off on people, they're like, hey! Like, you guys should leave that sweet boy. He's a sweet boy. You guys, I think what I'm doing is crap. I actually think this is a whole mess. I'm not gonna lie. I don't trust what I'm doing right now. It just feels like a whole complete mess. It feels like I'm not getting it right. But I am trusting the goddamn process. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm trusting the goddamn process. The process is doing like, Auntie, do you know what you're doing here? But I'm like, I don't, baby. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trusting the process. The silk doesn't have enough weight, so it's not giving what I wanted to give. So I wanted to do like this whole swirl thing across here, but I'm changing it now, freestyling it now. I hope it comes out well. I'm trusting the process, God. I'm trusting the process. So yes, that's it, guys. Who else have I left out? I've talked about Zara, I've talked about her husband, I've talked about Annie. I'm so glad Two-Face wasn't on the show this time. Oh my gosh, I'm really glad they didn't bring him. He didn't impact my life the last time he was on it, and I didn't want to spend all that time listening to his ways of not being able to communicate. Who else have I left out? Kefiwe. I don't get Kefiwe. I don't get it. Like, aside from that really cool thing she did with Fantana's guy, Diamond and whatnot, I don't really get her. Her fight with Zaria, I really felt like she could ignore Zaria. Like, everybody keeps telling you Zaria likes to stir up shit. Don't take her serious, and then you go and take her serious. It's like you just, sometimes they tell them to do this thing just so that they can trend. Is that like an instruction? Do you guys think it's like an instruction? They just said, please guys, I hope this thing is recording. Take what? Please. If not, people will just see the finished work. Alright. We are still recording. Let's go in with this final one for this end. Yeah, so Kefiwe, she didn't give enough. Like, she was just, to me, tell me what you think about Kefiwe. Who else am I missing? Naked and Kaylee. I was forgetting you guys. How can I forget you guys? They gave you guys a lot of screen time this year. I guess that Kaylee wants to get married. I am only just worried that will it really work? And I mean, Mama, you all know Mama. She flew in and out so much on this season. She wasn't, like she said, she had things that she was dealing with, so she wasn't really as present on this show. But whenever she showed up, she really had wonderful insights. I love her. I find it difficult to pronounce her name, Mbawe. I can't pronounce her name very well, guys, so I'm not going to slander it. But I really liked whenever she appeared. She knew just the right thing to say. I like Naked. I always will like Naked. He really knows how to be in a wild friendship group and maintain himself. And that's hard for people. People lose themselves in groups, in friendship groups. People lose themselves. But Naked has found a way of being himself and still being an active member of that group. He's one of the most active members of that group. Like, if I was going to give an award for somebody who held that show, I'm also going to say Naked. Naked did really well. He showed up for everybody on that show. He gave advice when he felt his advice was going to be listened to, and he shut his mouth when he just knew he was going to be wasting his time. And I mean, shut his mouth when he was talking with his bro, Diamond. Oh gosh, I really don't like Diamond, guys. Not that I don't like him, I'm not. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I don't know if this thing with Naked, I feel like we're going to come back in season 4 and hear that the wedding didn't happen with Naked and Kaylee. I don't think Naked is really ready, and I get it. Like, I genuinely get it. What's this thing about marriage, ladies? A guy is obviously telling you that he doesn't want to make this mistake, he doesn't think it can work, and you keep pushing it, and then when it ends, what are you going to say? You knew. I hope she doesn't end up crying premium tears because this thing that she chose with Naked, Kaylee, talking about Kaylee, guys, I don't know if it's gonna last. Naked doesn't want to be married. I know he's proposed, but he doesn't want to be married, and he has genuine reasons for not wanting to be married. If you think Naked has genuine reasons for not wanting to be married, let me know in the comment section. tired, guys. Let me take a break, and then we'll come back and talk about Ini. Trust the process. So now I think I should watch a YouTube video of what next to do. But that means I have to pick up everything I have, guys. Ini was wonderful. It was nice seeing Ini. It was just, she was the perfect add to the show. And I really thought she was gonna do Annie good. In my head, I thought Annie was gonna listen to her, but Annie was too defensive. But I'm very glad that Ini didn't pick her up on that character, because imagine how that would have ended on that party that naked threw for Annie. If he had been Annie and Ini then went at it. Hey, thank God though. We'll just bury our face. So I'm really glad that she handled that really good, and I like how forgiving she is. That's what I always talk about. Like, she brought that energy into the show, that really nice maternal, forgiving energy. I like the way she quickly reached out to Annie when she heard about those things. I just feel like Annie didn't recognize it for what it was, and Ini didn't do much, but the few times that she showed up loud, she showed up well, she really looked good. Her clothes, see, there are people that will show up in some of these shows that you can see they're uncomfortable in their outfits. She was never uncomfortable in her outfit, and I really liked her vibe. And I think if she gets to know Louis more, she would help Louis in his journey. Louis wants to stay in her wife. You don't know say Ini na coded person. Ini not likes to talk too much. But it was nice hearing Ini's story. You know, as Nigerians, we don't hear a lot about Ini. Ini is really out of the limelight. You see her for film or you see her for event, rarely. So it was nice to see her. It was nice to see this other part of her. I really enjoyed seeing her. Have I missed anybody, guys? Have I missed anybody? If I missed them, that means they did not make a point on me. Anybody when I not call 9 means, guy, what were you doing in the show? Were you there? Were you a wallpaper? So I can still see traces of purple on this work. So now I'm just gonna be pouring in cement to cover up the traces of those colors. That's what I'll be doing. That was the reason I wanted to soak it initially, but I don't know, fucking wasn't working. This thing is really calming. This is a long video, guys. Anyways, I'll find a way to shorten it. This one I don't go talk inside the video. I will take shorten and that's my problem. If I hadn't given a review in it, I would have fast forwarded it. But now I went and gave a review. So what I'm doing now, guys, is that I'm just adding some squares to this place. I don't even want to touch it because it's just sitting well. If I do this on alright, guys, we'll stop this here because I need to let it dry, see how it looks a little bit, and then I'll come back and add more to it. If you want to see the full work here, you have to see on Instagram.